123 MPs and soggy biscuit. Starmer's crisis unpacked. Well, looks like karma is having a bit of a moment. And by moment, I mean 123 of Keir Starmer's own MPs have basically told him to jog on. Welcome back to UK Plug, where we unpack the political chaos, so you don't have to live through it twice. Picture this. You're the Prime Minister, you got a stonking great majority, and life should be easy, right? Wrong. Because apparently, when you're Keir Starmer, even your own party thinks your welfare reforms are about as popular as a soggy biscuit at tea time. Let's talk numbers. 123 MPs. That's not just a few grumpy backbenchers having a whinge. That's enough rebels to wipe out Labour's entire majority faster than you can say political suicide. To put this in perspective, it's like hosting a dinner party for 20 and 12 of them telling you your cooking is rubbish. Except instead of hurt feelings, we're talking about the government's entire agenda going up in flames. But here's the kicker, Starmer's response. There will be a vote. We will press ahead. Translation: I can't hear you over the sound of my own stubbornness. Normally, when your house is on fire, you call the fire brigade. The Labour leadership, they are throwing more matches at it. Angela Rayner, stepping in at PMQs like a substitute teacher trying to control a classroom riot, declared, "We will go ahead on Tuesday." Bold move, Angela, really reading the room there. And Starmer himself, speaking from The Hague. Because nothing says I'm in control like defending your domestic policy from another country. He tried to spin this as noisy as off. But mate, when 123 of your own MPs are making noise, that's not background chatter, that's a bloody orchestra of dissent. The rebels aren't backing down. Oh no, they're doubling down harder than a gambler in Vegas. Ian Byrne from Liverpool West Derby didn't mince words. Political car crash. And honestly, that's being generous. This isn't just a car crash. It's a motorway pile-up on the M25 during rush hour while it's raining. Then there's Kat Eccleston, elected just last year, fresh face, full of principles, basically saying she'd rather lose the party whip than vote for this. That's like a new employee telling their boss they'd rather get fired than follow company policy. Respect. Kat. Absolutely mental. But respect. Helen Hayes is playing the long game, telling everyone, this isn't a confidence vote. Don't worry. We're not trying to bring down the government. We just think their flagship policy is complete tosh. Comforting stuff. Really. But wait, there's more. Apparently, having half your parliamentary party in revolt wasn't enough drama for 1 week. Enter Andy Burnham, the mayor of Greater Manchester and a man who knows a thing or two about political survival. He's basically telling the government to get a grip. When Andy Burnham is your voice of reason, you know you're in trouble. And then the TUC piles on with Paul Novak essentially saying, maybe don't rush to reforms that everyone hates. Revolutionary thinking. Paul, absolutely groundbreaking stuff. It's like watching someone ignore their sat-nav, drive into a lake, and then insist they are taking the scenic route. Here's what's really happening. This isn't just about welfare reform. This is about how a government with a massive majority managed to create its own crisis in record time. Think of it like this. Labour won the election like they've been given the keys to a Ferrari. But instead of cruising down the motorway, they've somehow managed to get it stuck in a ditch while arguing about which way is forward. The winter fuel payment debacle was supposed to be a learning experience. Instead, it's become a template. Cut benefits, ignore backbenchers, act surprised when people get upset. It's like Groundhog Day but with more political carnage. So what happens on Tuesday? We're about to find out if Starmer's political capital is worth more than monopoly money. Option 1. The vote goes ahead. The rebels follow through. We get to watch a government defeat itself. That's political theater at its finest. Option 2. Last-minute deals, arm twisting, and promises fly around Westminster faster than gossip at a village fete. Some rebels cave. The government scrapes through, but everyone remembers who blinked first. Option 3. The nuclear option, the vote gets pulled. Because nothing says strong and stable leadership like bottling it when the going gets tough. Here's the bottom line. When you've got a 170-seat majority and you're still losing votes, that's not opposition strength. That's government weakness. Starmer came into office promising to be different, to listen, to heal divisions. Instead, he's managed to create divisions where none existed before. That takes real talent. The most brutal part? This could all be avoided. Listen to your MPs, adjust a policy, find a compromise. Basic politics. Really? But apparently, that's too much to ask in 2025. So, what do you think? Is Starmer about to face his first major defeat, or will the rebels bottle it at the last minute? Drop your predictions in the comments. I'm reading every single one. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into Westminster's latest mess, smash that like button and subscribe to UK Plug for more chaos. Trust me, with this government, there's always more drama on the way. Until next time, keep watching the circus, because someone's got to document the madness.